Yeah, good afternoon, everyone. We warmly welcome you all. Post lunch, we didn't want to burden you with another talk, so we said we'll give you the most committed part of the annual event, which is the award ceremony, so that we're all awake after the sumptuous lunch that we had. And we're going to witness ACM India's best researchers, best teachers, and several other awards and best chapter. So this award ceremony is very special to us at ACM India, and we have 5 different categories of awards to ACM India. We're also making a conscious effort to recognize the ACM higher member grade categories. We have 2 of ACM's distinguished members who have been recognized in the year 2022 from India, also present here with us. So we go through the awards ceremony now. We start with ACM India's first award, the outstanding contribution to community education. And it is slide 2. Yeah, so this is ACM India's OCPE Award, Outstanding Contributions to Community Education. All the awards of ACM India are decided by an eminent jury, and the jury chair for the OCPE Award is Mr. Meenakshi Balakrishnan from IIT Delhi, who has graciously joined online, requesting the organizer to please spotlight Mr. Bala, who is online with us. Welcome, Ms. Balakrishnan.
Thank you.
So while we are having Professor Bala on Zoom virtually with us, this award is generously sponsored by Microsoft India, and I welcome Dr. Tanisha Khan on behalf of Microsoft India, who will be representing as a sponsor of this award to be on stage, please. And this award will be presented by an eminent teacher and the past president of ACM India, Professor Jayan Aronson from Indian Institute of Science. Professor Jayan, please start. Yeah, welcome, Professor Balakrishnan. I hope you can hear me and see all of us.
Yes, I can hear you. Yes. Yeah.
Thank you. So can we also have the screen share? My screen share. Please go to the center. Yeah, so it's my pleasure to announce ACM India's OCPE Award for 2022. Being awarded to Professor Smriti Ranjan Saraki of IIT, requesting Professor Smriti Ranjan to please come up here. The citation from the jury says, for the extensive contributions to computer architecture in terms of writing textbooks. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, please hold on. Yeah, Professor Jayan, requesting you to please hold on for a minute. Yeah. For writing textbooks, remote teaching and development of educational software. May I request the jury chair, Professor Bala, to say a few words while we are waiting about the award and about who their work is.
Yeah, first of all, I would like to sort of thank ACM India for instituting this award. So we all understand the challenges of CS teaching. The whole world looks upon India as a producer of quality manpower in this space. But on the other hand, attracting quality faculty is a big challenge because there are many opportunities available to people who do research in this space or want to do teaching in this space. But we are very proud that we are every year getting very good applications still in spite of that. And those of you here in the audience or even otherwise who come across this, so we try to recognize contributions which are made by individuals, not just within their institution, but also outside. How strong is their outreach program? And today we have many methods of reaching out. Earlier, it was only through textbooks, but today you have online courses, you have videos, you have software packages which can be used. And in this award, through this award, we recognize someone who has made a huge contribution to the space of computer architecture. But we welcome and want to receive more such applications and nominations in the future years. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor. We have They want us with cash rate, they will see sponsored by Microsoft Research, the cloud certificates, and a tree that is going to grow the neighborhoods pretty much. Thank you. Over to Professor President.
I would like to thank ACM and Microsoft for considering me very important. And I have a short message to give to anybody who would like to write a text and get it education. So, after watching Discovery Channel, and there, there was a documentary about the ex-Egyptian president Anwar Sadat. He had done something interesting. He had said that every man should experience two things in his life. One is fight a war, other than go to jail. I don't agree with that necessarily, but when you write a book, you get the feeling of hope. Right? The first is you're fighting a war with pessimism in the sense you feel many times that people may not appreciate your book, they will not read it. The publisher will keep on telling you that, well, I have to do it over here. I mean, I understand you do architecture, but the book is architecture. Yes, it is fine. Right, so my publisher is pretty good. And then again, writing a book is a very solitary activity. Right? It's akin to going to jail in the sense that you have, it's a solitary activity punctuated by these phases of pessimism, right? These phases of self-talk. But I would like to acknowledge a few of the people who have helped me guide over that. The first is the students in my courses. So in fact, writing a book was there, I got much money. The credit goes to them. And rightfully so, because around that time, the architecture texts were very handbook-like. It was pretty much connect pin A to pin B, and so on. It was not mathematical discipline. The architecture textbook was not sitting at the same level as, let's say, textbook in physics or a textbook in algorithms. Right? So it was not theoretical or mathematical variance. We had to work on. And then, of course, I will have to thank the people who funded this activity. Because writing books does require money. And Intel, AMD, and Qualcomm very generously supported me. Otherwise, we could not have bought the rights from ACI, right? And from IEEE for the figures and tables. And I would also like to thank all the TAs because most of their questions is what event to the end of the chapters. So I would like, and last of all, I would like to thank the family and everybody who still buying because these books and this software did take away many years of my life. So again, I'd like to thank ACM for making those years now.
Thank you, Professor. So the next award of ACM India is Outstanding Contributions to Computing by Women. The jury chair for this award is Professor Tanya Dwarkadas, who couldn't be here, and the entire award committee of ACM India is chaired by Dr. Amita Bhagwan, who is rated CID to be present here on behalf of the jury chair and the jury. This award is sponsored by Google, and we call over Dr. Partson to represent the sponsor. Please go to the center. And this award will be presented by the past president of ACM, Professor Gabrielle Constance. I also invite Professor Gabrielle to come on stage, please. So the OCCW award is being awarded to Professor Shweta Agarwal of IIT Madras. And the citation on behalf of the jury reads as follows. It's for her outstanding contributions to the field of cryptography and for her dedication to mentoring women in science and technology. We welcome Professor Shweta. Can I request Dr. Janajika to say a few words about the award and for the selection, please?
Thank you for the opportunity. The award was set up in 2020 the OCCW award, and it is given to women who have predominantly worked out of India and have contributed immensely to the field of computer science, not just through their technical contributions, but also through their outreach activities. Mentoring women, mentoring students who are differently able. And I can't think of a person who's more deserving than Shweta here for that. So congratulations, Shweta, on winning this extremely well deserved.
So the award again comes to the club in citation, cash prize winner is sponsored by Google. And we also have a treat for the sponsor and for the award. Requesting Mr. Shweta Agarwal to say a few words on the report.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, ACM India, for honoring me with this award. I am really overwhelmed to receive this award because it appreciates not just my work in cryptography, but also my work in mentoring and furthering the cause of women in science, something that is very close to my heart and for which I spend a lot of energy and effort. So I'm really honored. And while I'm honored, I'm also humbled because I sadly received this award alone. But whatever work has happened, I've had so many people contributing to it that I really feel that it's not right that I'm here alone. So let me acknowledge the efforts of some of the people that have made this possible. First and foremost, I'd like to acknowledge and thank my parents, Urmila and Prem, who are here with me today. I'd like to thank them for their unconditional love, support, and tireless dedication to giving me every opportunity that I've had. None of this would have been possible without. I'd like to thank my husband, Uday. It's my emotional bedrock, my better half in every sense of the word. Our pet dog, Tara, who plays really a huge role in keeping the fun and play alive in life. Never lets you take anything too seriously. My parents-in-law, Kiryani and Kiran, who are the best parents-in-law to hope for. They really been more like friends, joining me and us on our traveling and trekking adventures all over the place. So I thank them all. Of course, I thank my many wonderful collaborators, my wonderful students, the entire the community of India, IIT Madras, for giving me all the support and being such a great place where I can pursue whatever I want in any way I want. And lastly, I want to thank my country for, I also think this, that, somehow despite all the struggles that we see in this country, somehow it managed to give me the best that any girl would hope for anywhere in the world. And I will do my best to give back in whatever humble way I can for the rest of the time. Thank you.
Yeah, the third award, Early Career Researcher Award for ACM India, is chaired by Jury Chair Sunita Sarabagi, who couldn't be here with us, but has sent a message through a recorded video. We'll play it soon. The award is generously sponsored by the Persistent Foundation. We have Mrs. Sonali Deshpande and Dr. Deshpande here with us from the Persistent Foundation, requesting them to please join us on stage. And we also have the fortune of having our former last year's ACR awardee, Dr. Sakit Swarna, requesting Sakit to please come on stage to present the award. As the slide says, the Early Career Researcher Award goes to Dr. Santha Pradeep Talukdar from IISc. And the citation says, Partha Talukdar combines deep scholarship of natural language processing, graphical knowledge representation, and machine learning to solve problems of great contemporary relevance. He's the most recognized and accomplished young emissary from India to the worldwide NLP community. We were very fortunate to have Partha be the PC chair of ARC in 2023, which concluded yesterday. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Partha. While we wait for a couple of minutes to get the award, let me request the organizers to play the video sent by Professor Sunitha as a jury chair. Please bear with us for a minute while we get the video.
I am Sunitha. I chair this year's ACM India Early Career Research Award. This award started in 2020 to recognize individuals in early stages of their careers who have made fundamental, innovative, and impactful contributions to the field while actively working in India. Early national candidates must be within 6 to 12 years of his or her terminal activity, which is most often teaching. This year, because of foundation, I have been a member of this section 3 years back, and have been classified for that we have such amazing young African talent in India that deciding on this award is not in the selection continues this year, apart from the from 6 eminent researchers from India and from the world, namely Mausan, Lavington, Adi Krishnamurti, Vivek Kumar, Vedavati, and Kerala. Together, they cover most major streams in India. This year, the jury unanimously voted to award the ACR award to these scholarship of language, graphical presentation, and machine learning to solve problems of great contemporary relevance. He is the most recognized and accomplished young physician from India to the worldwide NLP element. My heartfelt congratulations to Partha for the happy and deserved moment. We move on and continue to impact academic knowledge. While we are only in the award to one candidate, we have 5 strong candidates who will continue to stay eligible for the awards. I look forward to having the spotlight on more research on that via the ACM India. Thank you very much.
Congratulations. May I request Dr. Partha to please say a few words.
Yeah, thanks, Chief. And yes, first of all, thanks to the jury for a very generous interpretation of early career, which has enabled me to be eligible for this award. But first and foremost, thanks to ACM India and of course, CIM Foundation for the great efforts award. I'm really able to have received. While I'm given the award to this representing a bunch of people in the body of work that is done by many other people. So, per se, in India, I work two institutions as Bangalore and Google. So I thank those institutions for providing that atmosphere, which is really important to people like me to do the work. Most of the work is done by students and collaborators. We just get to talk about it. So I'm really grateful to them for all of the work. And thanks to my advisors, teachers, and mentors who have shaped my thinking and enabled me to be here at this kind of place. And I'm really thankful to my parents, Asia and Sprova, and my family, wife Sheila, and Madi, and our dog Bella, for giving me all the support and being with me to take it. So thank you again, everyone.
It's slowly becoming clear what you must do with your creative award today. Apart from giving quality research and teaching, keep a pet, for sure. Hope the award said that is best and very influential for their awards. So it is a very important feature to slowly start becoming eligible for the award. So the next in our series of awards is a recognition given by ACM member, ACM for membership category for distinguished work. So we have two ACM distinguished members in the year 2022 from India. The nomination committee for this award was chaired by Dr. Ranjita Bhagwan. May I request Ranjita to please come on stage, be present here. And we also have Dr. Hemant Pandey as a committee member. Can I please request Hemant to be present on stage? And I would also like to call upon the president of ACM, Professor Yanis Ioannidis, to please come on stage to present a small token of recognition on behalf of ACM to our two distinguished members. May I request the distinguished members to please come on stage, Professor Saket Saurabh from Mathematics and Professor Anime Mukherjee from IIT Kharagpur. It's a pleasure to have our distinguished members, Professor Anime and Professor Saket, joining us from Kharagpur and Chennai respectively. We welcome them. Yeah, may I request the president of ACM to please hand over a small recognition on behalf of ACM India. The award recognition they also plan to about, and they can see it through over the years. From the distinguished membership, they would also come and reach ACM fellows very soon. Yeah, while we request the distinguished members and others to please be on stage, may I request PK and Yogesh, last year distinguished members of ACM, to please join us on stage. And Hemant is kindly offered to say a few words about what it took for them to nominate all the distinguished members that we have. Over to you.
Thank you. I'm going to do this on behalf of the National Parliament of Ghana. He is the chair, and he's on the west coast of the US, so it's really not right for him, so he couldn't be here. So he's the chair for this committee of fellows that we have from India, who are responsible for encouraging and mentoring these nominations with full credit actually to the recipients. The last year recipients as well as this year recipients. So about 2 years ago, INSEAD India realized that great contributions happening from India, but the recognition of that is not happening in terms of the distinguished members and fellows. And we looked at why, because nominations are not happening in the first place from India, let alone getting recognized. So to fix that, we have Rama and the committee of fellows like Rama and 10 fellows from India coming together. They sought out people who are worthy of that recognition, help the nominations. And last year we had, again, the pool was much higher. So some of the people are here right now, 3 of them are here from last year. And this year we had the honor of having animation Sakir receive that award. So congratulations them. Yes, you about the distinguished member.
This is not an awards, it's an advanced rank of membership. NAPIAC has 3 advanced ranks of membership: senior member, distinguished member, and fellow. Distinguished members are for mid-career, people at least 15 years after PhD, who have made significant contribution to science or significant impact to the computing community. And I cannot imagine more deserving than the 2 distinguished members come from India, which emphasizes, again, what I mentioned earlier, the global nature of INSEAD. Congratulations, and hopefully soon we'll see you in similar stage recognizing your fellow.
May I request the 4 distinguished members to speak for a minute if you would like to. We can hand over the mic to Professor Ali to start with.
Hi everyone. So yesterday night at around 11 p.m. I received a message from Meenakshi that I have to speak for 2 minutes in this program. So this was reminding me of my first year college days, when the seniors would call you up on stage and say, everyone extend for 2 minutes. But thinking what could I potentially do with this 2 minutes? So and then all the previous attorneys gave me a very nice lesson. So I can always do work of class. So that's the easiest one. So yeah, they also have there's a lot of people, especially Dr. Manish Gupta from Google. So he's the director of Google Research India. And it was he who put me to apply for this distinguished membership. So he believed more that I would be capable of getting this advanced rank. And then he allowed me to try to start finding out supporters and finally get into the applications. And then probably one thing that differentiated my application from some of the others was my recent area of work where I started looking into ethical aspects of artificial intelligence and its serious consequences. And thanks to my little daughter sitting there, so who was I was teaching her social sciences, and there they have these 2 words, sympathy and empathy, and I was trying to teach the difference between these 2, where it was struck to me that how big the difference is and how this would actually metamorphose the way we of artificial intelligence and its applications in present day. So I thank a lot to her and my family and all the others who have supported me to come on stage here to get this advancement. Thank you very much. I'm very honored.
ACM India for making the recognition more recognized by getting us over here. So all the recognitions and all these doesn't happen in one day. It's a hard work and it's right for 2 decades. So you don't do that all by this. I did not have any student teacher ready. So I thank all my teachers and my advisor mentors that have been pushing me to do things here and there and supporting me for the last 2 decades and putting in the area where I still want to contribute. So thanks to him, and thanks to all my students and my colleagues and all the collaborators with whom I have worked the last 2 decades. And it is still very interesting. And also finally my family, my wife Sushmita, and my son Srivan for being absent, still being present in the house for months together. Taking me on with that, being absent and telling me, reminding me that, hey, you are here, you need to take care of this, and I'm still being absent, and taking care of all those things which is important and integral. So thanks to all of you for giving me this recognition. So thanks.
Like speakers, distinguished attendees. Give them a minute for that. So if you're in multimedia, you think about the posts that are popular as ACM distinguished members. Thank you. Yeah, we move on to the next category of ACM India Awards, the Doctoral Dissertation Award. This time we've had excellent nominations, that's what the jury says. And so they have 1 awardee and 3 honorable mentions. And we are privileged to have all 4 of them talk as a part of ARCS. 2 of them joined virtually and 2 of them came in person. So we begin with ACM India Doctoral Dissertation Award now. The jury is chaired by Somen Shah, University of Wisconsin, Madison, and Professor Subrata Chakravarti on behalf of the council and the jury. It's also a part of the jury. I request Professor Subrata to please come on stage. The award is generously sponsored by Tata Consultancy Services Limited. And may I request Dr. Sachin Lodha, on behalf of GCL, to please come on stage. And we're also very fortunate to have a DDA awardee of ACM India for the past years. Dr. Rijurek Hassan from IIT Delhi to be with us here. So I request Rijurek also to please come on stage. So our DDA awardee is Dr. Siddharth Sandeep Kumar Kandali. He has joined us online. Can I request the backstage organizers to please ensure Sandeep is visible on the Zoom screen? No, please stay in the previous screen and make sure you are able to focus on me. Yes, so we see Sandeep. Sandeep, I hope you can hear us. Sorry, Siddharth, I hope you can hear us.
Yeah, I can hear you. No.
Deepika, can you also hear us?
Yes.
Okay, we welcome you virtually. So let me begin by announcing the DDA award, which goes to Dr. Siddharth Sandeep Kumar Bhandari, who is joining us virtually. Can I also have the slides, please, that shows the. Yeah, so Siddharth is being awarded for his dissertation titled The Exact Sampling and List Decoding that develops new techniques and tools in sampling graph colorings and contributes to improve analysis for understanding list decodability of codes. May I request all those on stage and Dr. Siddharth to please wait while we play the video on behalf of the jury chair, Professor Sorin Shah.
This is what I do. This is my home. One of the sports here. The selection process each one can see these and then after we say it and the basic representation. You have three arguments. And the leaders the piece all three of these very interesting points. And they all kinds of possibilities with that. This is one of the things where we have recognized that I do see the research in India, it is not several people very and the winner is part of the human life. I thank you and this is what I do.
Sorry for the switchover, we totally typed it. Siddharth, I'm not sure how we can hand over the award to you virtually, but that's your award, and you can see the stage, and the visual is giving it out for you.
Yeah, thank you.
It'll be sent to you very soon. We have a request to speak for 2 minutes. Siddharth.
Hello, everyone. Let me begin by apologizing for not being there in person. It's quite late on the Eastern time zone where I am at, but it's worth the wait for the award, of course. And I'm honored to win the award, especially like looking at some of the phenomenal work that the co-winners have done. I really do feel like it's a big honor for me to be on the same stage and be recognized for the award. And I'm grateful to my advisor, Professor Prahlad Harsha, for guiding me through the PhD, and to everyone at TIFR, the staff and the faculty, for creating such a convivial environment, which inspired a lot of confidence in me. And of course, my family and friends for supporting me through my lows. I would like to say a big thank you also to ACM India and TCS for having this award, which highlights work coming out from India, especially for students. Winning this award has given me a lot of confidence to pursue more challenging problems in computer science, and I look forward with eagerness towards doing more good things in my career. And thank you everyone for being here.
Can I request the backstage team to please show the slides again? Yeah, as was rightly said by Bhumi Shah, we have 3 honorable mentions, DD awardees. Dr. Pritesh Mahapatra did his PhD at IIIT Hyderabad under the supervision of Professor P.V. Jawahar. May I request to please come on stage? The award is for his dissertation titled Optimization for and by Machine Learning that makes significant contributions towards the design of efficient optimization methods for machine learning, including key results for optimizing ranking metrics used in information retrieval. Can I request Raju Rekha to please hand over the award citation to Pritesh? Pritesh, please, would you like to speak for a couple of minutes about?
Hello everyone. First of all, I would like to thank ACM and TCS for this information. And I will thank my CSS supervisors for their administrative guidance and support throughout my PhD. In my experience, I enjoyed the PhD experience journey a lot, but nevertheless, it was a long journey, and time to time, I was meander of course a bit, and I'm really grateful that my supervisors provided those kindly push my message to keep me on. And I also had really great collaborators to work with, so they were really good to work with, and I wanted them from them. At CBIT, my lab, particularly, I had a really great bunch of teammates, and so we had very long discussions on PhD and everything else, and that really helped me perspective, not just this is one. And finally, I would also thank my parents. So actually, I can easily imagine the thinking sometimes that it would be good to have doctor in I think, also at the same time they would think what should we take to thank you. So, but I like to thank them for their patience and much support. And one more thing I would like this opportunity to thank the effort behind using many that is given by Professor PK. I think it's a good initiative and it's
Next slide, please. So the second honorable mention of ACM India Doctoral Distinction Award. It's just second in my slides. This particular order, which goes to Shruti Shetty, did a PhD from IISc Bangalore under the supervision of Professor Bhavna Kanpurti. The award is for dissertation titled Near-Optimal Non-Malleable Codes and Leakage Resilient Secret Sharing Schemes that makes fundamental contributions in our understanding of cryptographic primitives such as non-malleable codes, secret sharing schemes, and randomness experiments. May I request you to please present the award. It's nice to see the family also joining us here. May I request now to please say a few words.
Thank you, everyone. I want to begin by thanking ACM India. And my advisor was kind of hoping and was sure about it, but for me, this was a big surprise, and I didn't know this. I want to thank ACM for the award and also for supporting part of my PhD class. My parents who are here today, not just for their presence here today, but for supporting me throughout my journey, especially during the pandemic, for supporting all the tantrums that I threw, because that was the phase where I was doing the peak of the work, which was very stressful because I remember one day I would have a result in Monday, which would break with the very next day. So it's a roller coaster ride, especially I think in crypto, such as the nature of research there. And for them, research and working in it is new things. So supporting me through and through, I want to thank them. Other than that, another big support for me is my advisor. Not just for my work, but she's been a support, a guide through the journey. She's someone I can call up anytime if I feel low, and she'll just talk through it, not just in terms of the work process, but guiding throughout other decisions in my life as well. She's truly a friend, more than an advisor, I would say. I'm missing her presence here today, but she's there in spirit, actually, just message me, right? That's what I came out. And other than that, my name on the award, all the work that I've done is also, I would say, shared equally with my collaborator and my lab partner, which is Tyler Bhavna Kanpurti. She's also part of all the work. Whereas her name is not here, I think she equally shares the honor, I think. And of course, that's from my lab mates, because our lab was such a spirit that it gave me that joy to work in the area, I would say. And lastly, I think through the journey of PhD, the biggest support is that of friends, because basically you at the home that you live in through the PhD journey. One of my really good friends is here, which is Anupam. But other than that, I think I want to thank my other friends from my department, Nimisha and Rahul, who are not here. Lastly, I just want to thank all the organizers for the event. I'm happy to attend this in person. It really was worth traveling all the way. Thank you.
Thank you. Request you to please stay on. Excellent. So the ACM India Doctorate Dissertation Award, which the Honorable mentioned last in my set of slides, is Deepika Yadav, who pursued her PhD at IIIT Delhi under the supervision of Professor Pushpendra Singh. And the thesis is for dissertation titled Supporting Ongoing Training of Community Health Workers through Mobile-Based Solutions in Rural India that combines knowledge of computer system research and human-computer interaction to produce systems that are deployed in fields. Her work resulted in the deployment of a mobile-based training platform for ASHA workers that has been used to train hundreds of ASHA workers who were at the center of core work during the pandemic. I would like to highlight and say, given our President's goal on United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, Deepika's work directly maps to that, and it's core computer science HCI work. Deepika has joined us virtually. Congratulations, Deepika. We will try to hand over the award virtually to you to the best possible. May I now request Deepika, please say a few words.
Yeah, sure. Thank you so much. Good afternoon, everyone, and please accept my sincere apologies for not being able to grace this occasion in person. It's really a very special moment in my academic life. And so first of all, I would like to thank the jury members for selecting my PhD thesis for the honorable mention among a pool of such compelling other theses. It's a great honor for me, my supervisor, my institute, my family, and all the students who worked with me throughout the journey and supported me. So I would like to just say that this recognition is incomplete without thanking ASHA workers who, despite facing all kinds of challenges, gave their service to their fellow community members. I would like to also especially thank Dr. Vijay Kumar and his entire team from the NGO Swachh in Panchkula, Haryana, who collaborated with me. And so Dr. Vijay Kumar is a senior pediatrician, 80-year-old, who actively worked throughout the field deployments and involved his entire team in designing the experiments and involving ASHAs. So great thanks to him. For me, taking research ideas and concepts out of the lab into the fields and working with different kinds of partners has been the greatest learning in this journey. And I thank my supervisor, Dr. Pushpendra Singh, for motivating us to aspire for big and disseminate our results at the top tier conferences. And I would like to thank ACM India for recognizing this dissertation, which belongs to the field of human-computer interaction, which I feel kind of remains underexplored in India. And I hope this recognition can inspire undergrads and master students to pursue their research career and work on problems which are relevant to society. And lastly, I would like to thank the organizing team and everyone who is supporting this event to bring us together to celebrate today's event. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Deepika. We will try to take a virtual hybrid group photo with the 4D awardees and the sponsor and the jury committee member. So those are ACM India CV awardees, respectively. Yeah, thanks everyone. We finally move on to the most awaited ACM India chapter awards. And in the last year, the chapter awards have been bifurcated into several categories. The chapter award is also decided by a jury chaired by Dr. Ranga Rajagopal. It's running virtually from Coimbatore. But may I request the backstage team to please highlight Dr. Ranga Rajagopal, the jury chair of ACM India chapter awards. We begin with first award in the category, Emerging Student Chapter Award. And then we move on to the other ones. But before we begin, may I request Dr. Ranga to please say a few words. And may I also request Dr. Mayank Bhakul, on behalf of the award sponsor, iService, to please come here on stage. We'll give it to Dr. Mayank and then enter the slide.
Thank you, Dr. Meenakshi. Good afternoon to everybody. Indeed, a pleasure to be here with all of you this afternoon for announcing the ACM Student Chapter Awards for 2022. Last year, what we did was the ACM India Council aligned most of the awards with the ACM Headquarters Awards, and there were new categories that were added. So that's how we have 6 awards for student chapters this year. We had a phenomenal number of events that were reported onto the ACM Student Chapter portal, more than about 1,100 events this year. that had to be evaluated from over 80 student chapters. That's a huge number and a big challenge for the jury members. I would sincerely like to thank my co-jury members, Mr. Satish Babu from INAP Technologies, Dr. Minindra Nath, professor from QSAT, and Professor Bipin Mehta, past chair of ACM Ahmedabad chapter, for supporting me in this whole process of evaluating these awards. We had the timeline of early January to December 15, 2022 as a timeline where chapters could report all their activities and events onto the dedicated portal that was provided to them. And based on that, we started this process towards the third week of December. Coming to the awards itself, the awards in terms of the outstanding activities and outstanding community services, there were various rubrics that were established for various categories. We evaluated in terms of the relevance, the involvement, the implementation, engagement, and impact. In terms of impact for the community services, it was in terms of how it was really contributing to community. And for outstanding activities, it is in terms of the overall scope for providing an opportunity for learning for the students and how it contributed to membership growth. Coming to the outstanding website, the jury evaluated it in terms of various aspects such as the design, layout, UI, UX, content, relevance, and so on. And once that was done, we also took the help of a professional web development company who provided automated reports on various parameters such as optimization, cross-browser response, overall performance, and so on, which was evaluated, and then the jury arrived at their final verdict. Outstanding recruitment and the outstanding emerging chapter, the inputs for this in terms of the membership were provided by ACM headquarters, based on which these were evaluated and the activities were studied in detail. For the outstanding chapter, it was quite a challenging task to decide because there are several contenders. So what the jury did was they looked at chapters who had at least qualified in 2 of the categories in terms of the other awards. And such chapters were shortlisted and then they were looked into in more detail. Where required, the jury sought further information from the relevant chapters, and based on that, the decisions were taken. So overall, it was a very exciting and a very interesting process in deciding on these entire set of awards. I would sincerely like to thank Dr. Rajneesh Sharma and the team from Chitkara University who provided us entire support for the portal for the evaluation. Sincere thanks to ACM India Council, and special thanks to iCertis for continuing to sponsor these awards year after year. My sincere congrats to all the winners and best wishes to other chapters who could not make it this year, but who can work forward to making sure that the ACM chapters are more vibrant in the coming years. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Now, before we talk about the respective student chapters, so may I request Dr. Sanjay Lora to represent the council to give out the awards along with Mr. Mayana. The first in the category of chapter awards is the Emerging Student Chapter Award. Goes to JFCM, RSCM, ACM Student Chapter. May I request the team to please come upstairs? This is the best emerging student chapter. Yeah, requesting you all to please stay on the side. We'll take one photo at the end. The next award is the Chapter Award for Outstanding Recruitment Program. Goes to I-Square IIT ACM Student Chapter. Requesting the representatives to please come upstairs. The Chapter Award for Outstanding Recruitment Program. Requesting the awardees to please stay on for a group photo. The third category award goes to Outstanding Website Chapter Award, CCET ACM Student Chapter. May I request the chapter members to please come upstairs. This is for outstanding website. The next award in the chapter category is outstanding activities. That goes to MUJ ACM student chapter. We're very grateful for one of the attendants and compute. We welcome to keep some activities. Team is led by Professor Akhilesh, the head of the department from Manipal University, Jaipur, who is a good friend, great volunteer, and a well-wisher of ACM India. So this is the chapter award for outstanding activities. Manipal, you please do that. Please stay back for a group photo. The next award is for chapter award for outstanding community service. Goes to PCCOE ACM student chapter. May I request the stage to please come out. So this is the ACM India chapter award for outstanding community service. PCCOE ACM student chapter. Please welcome to stage. The final award in this category, the most coveted India chapter award, is for the outstanding student chapter, PICT ACM student chapter. May I request the team to please come on stage. So this is the ACM India chapter award for outstanding student chapter, PICT ACM student chapter. Please put together your hands. We'll again try to take one hybrid group photo if we can. May I request the backstage team to please spotlight the beauty chair, Dr. Ranga. Yeah, thank you everyone. Congratulations once again to all of you. Thank you. Thanks to you. Thank you, Dr. Ranga. Yeah, so with this, we come to an end of our long award ceremony. That was a lot of ACM India awards, right? So let's put our hands together for all the And we look forward to more knowledge, more work with Julie and Julie's affairs, and a lot more awards to be won future of ACM India. So with this, I now hand over the stage to the session chair, the next.
And welcome to the third keynote session of our annual event. In the morning, we had two captivating presentations, one on deep theory, the other on hardcore systems. Now we will move to another facet of computing, and that would be about applications and entrepreneurship. And in this context, we are absolutely delighted to have with us one of our most creative thinkers and entrepreneurs, Dr. Arjun Jain, for UAVO Labs, which he was himself the founder. So, Arjun received his undergraduate degree from RV College in 2007. And she spent a couple of years in the software industry in Yahoo. Subsequently, he went to the Max Planck Institute in Germany, where he did his PhD in 2008. After that, he also worked with other than Jan Lacouf as a postdoc at NYU, and also spent time at Apple Research. Subsequent to this, he has been involved in a series of startups, most of which he has himself founded, and this is related in the current outcome of I was hoping that we still have a side of the UAV Labs, which is making very impressive strides in the field of autonomous intelligent vehicles. So if you can look at one trend that connects all these very different activities that in which has been involved in, it is with regard to sensing. It could be sensing of human motion, which is what we initially started off with his early career. And now it's sensing in the context of autonomous vehicles. And especially the student, happy to know that one of the highlights of his career is that he is not both single vehicle. He's actually been involved with the advances of thinking and helping them with their imaging. So with that brief introduction, we are really looking forward to just talk on autonomous vehicles for Arjun.
Thank you for that very kind introduction. Welcome on. So, the topic of my talk today is autonomy at scale. Where are we headed? And what I'm going to do in this is quickly go over some of the work that I've been involved for the last 7-8 years, and getting back to India in 2015. And then I'll talk to you about how it all started, a little bit of history, and then I'll talk to you about how it's actually done. So these are the various modules that I will talk about all the way to control. We talk about central systems, redundancy, complementary, and so on, and why they are so important. We'll talk about the role of simulators. We'll talk a little bit about data engine, how you build continuous integration, test them in real time, and how do you quantify, say, safety critical systems instead of what are good practices, and finally we'll try to raise that we will all get to experience these kind of technologies. And we're not talking about them in a lot of detail in how it goes. So, let's start. So, a little bit about my work. I came back to India in 2015. I had a small company in the Valley, which I sold Mercedes-Benz, gave me an easy way to come back to India. What I did with them was first the India, which is more controlled, more structured, and then later towards automated driving. So this is what we did for, so it took us about 3 years to create this. This is also the 18. This is organic map demonstrating this. So we put a camera behind the rear mirror, and based on that, we could realize a few user experience use cases. For example, we know if it's the driver hand or the passenger, like body joints in 3D, the cockpit of the car. And based on that, you can reduce one plate. So you don't have to select either driver or the car. Nothing is free, even if the user takes his hand close to the touchpad, which is below, it still works because we localize the joints in the entire cockpit. You could also enable favorite pose, for example, this V pose to your favorite function, which is in this case speed counter, and so on. It took us 3 years, and I asked why. We already have the model ready, but as Professor Morning explained, right, to get that big model to work on that small FPGA, less than 2 watts, was basically what went into those real models. And the motto of Mercedes is meaning death or nothing. So it has to be the Six Sigma kind of accuracy, right? It has to work maybe 9,999 times out of 10,000. For Mercedes to put this kind of technology in there. And then this was our aim all along. So in 2020, this is when I stopped working for this feature. Here we have cameras everywhere, and we do head pose. Based on the head pose, the seat gets adjusted. So that was implicit. We wanted to do more implicit things. This is still explicit. This is again an implicit feature where the seatbelt is presented automatically presents the seatbelt when the hand is over the shoulder. And this is again an explicit one. My favorite two are one where you can switch on the reading light without having to look where the button is. But can be tapping below the line. And one which we do not show here, which came out recently in the EQS, is where we remove the left-right selection button for the rear view mirror. Because we know the head pose, we can tell if it's the left or the right. Based on that, you simply change the rear view mirror and it changes. And sometimes it happens to me that I'm changing the right mirror, but because the switch is towards the left one is changing, and I have to readjust forward. So that was cool. We published a bunch of papers, including ICTV 2019, ICTV 2018, and so on. And published papers, which were not to the first time. And then we moved on to some challenges in the exterior of the car. So we started by trying, so we started by running a simple, say, pedestrian detection, human pose estimation model on the car. And so this was all kind of like, it was, so autonomous car is like a big budget game, right? You need a few $1 billion in your market to start working on this kind of endeavor. And it was an opportunistic thing that I met 2 other very accomplished people. Rishabh Chaudhary, who is from the aerospace department at LC, who were also interested in this. And at the same time, we got an invitation from, so we developed a few small things. We got an invitation from ADB to come and demonstrate our vehicle, especially the high altitude setting. So this was 4th of July 2022, where we flew at Attila Top, 80,300 feet. We flew for about 1,000 feet. We learned a bunch of things. And our major USP here was to try and do GPS denied navigation. So GPS denied, we started doing it for vehicles, but it has a dual use case for military, because in wartime situations, GPS is not always available. You may know stories about the Kargil war. So this is essentially a bigger drone which has a payload of 5 kilos, can say, so, and it can, the endurance is about an hour with wind rates of 20 meters per second. So this was one of our products that we started with. And then we moved on to something that we wanted to do all along, which was using visual and images to create a product which is small yet large. So this is our investment, which we're displaying in Aero Show starting Monday. And it has essentially a 4-level flight economy, and it has Qualcomm RT5-based neural engine, which computes 15 terabytes and with very low power consumption. Right? And our first deployment of this phone was in warehouses. So we have a tier 2 customer who has a warehouse like this one. And what we wanted to do for them, and what we did for them, was to read the barcodes. Where in a warehouse, what happens is, there's always a mismatch between their SAP system, for example, and what is actually there in the warehouse. And they do this audit periodically, maybe once every month or once a quarter. And it's a very time-taking and expensive process where they have to use these forklifts, bring the fairy boxes down, simply scan the barcode, and then put it back up. It's also a safety problem. So, using cloud solutions, futuristic warehouses or these large warehouses can have a more efficient way of doing this. So, how it works is that it means onboard computing, right? You cannot do this on the cloud. You cannot send it because these barcodes are small. We need at least a 4K video. Now, and if it's a big warehouse, you need multiple nodes. So if you want to then process everything on the cloud, first you have this problem of bandwidth, second you have the problem of scanning, and